Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition. Alright, so we got to a town. We fought off some orcs who landed, and they were being led by a human. These guys will keep talking as long as we're around, saying basically the same thing. It can get a little annoying. Characters will constantly say the same thing when they have a fixed comment. But,
What's all this ruckus? Sounded worse than a dozen tomcats fighting over the world's last mackerel.
hi, kitty.
Ah, but I see we've suffered another orc landing. And judging by the relative ease with which it was dispatched, I can only come to one conclusion. Source hunters have arrived in Cyseal.
Exactly.
You're as welcome as a glass of cooled milk on a hot day, my friend.
I thought cats weren't supposed to
I'm
drink.
Ahu, at your service. It was I who requested your presence in this troubled city.
I'm surprised that the city, well, you know, I mean, it's a pretty progressive city having, allowing a cat to be, you know, requesting the presence of source hunters and stuff like that. I was summoned here by a cat?
So you were, and so you weren't. There we are.
Oops, sorry.
Meet my other half, Hunter.
Oh. You're just, someone who likes to polymorph. Got it.
No need to look so flabbergasted. I may be a wizard rife with tricks and guile, but I assure you my plea is an earnest one. So, now that the cat is out of the bag, let us turn to the matter of Councillor Jake's murder.
I've been traveling for a while. Can't I, like sit down or something? Fine. Please tell me more about the murder.
It's hard to put my finger on it,
XP.
but I can feel in my very whiskers that sorcery was at play. Visit the scene of the crime, and I'd bet sardines for salad you'll say the same.
Alright, well, we'll make our way over there then.
Captain Aureus, though, the local commander of the Legion, insists I'm seeing ghosts. I insist he's blind to all but the undead.
Well, where can I find the scene of the crime?
Jake was murdered in a downstairs room of the King Crab Inn, up in Cyseal proper. The Legion keeps it under lock and key, though, so you'll need Aureus's permission should you want to have a peek.
Alright, well, I'm gonna get over to talk to him. Counselor has been murdered, so I assume there are some suspects.
So there are, or rather, there is. Popular opinion has it his wife did the deed, but to be frank, I have my doubts.
Alright.
She seems a likely candidate, to be sure, but that would make her a sorceress. Esmeralda knows how to charm, yes, but I just don't see her magic extend beyond a frolicsome look and wink.
I mean, she could be hiding it.
Still, don't simply take my word for it, Hunter. It may be well worth your while to cross-examine her yourself.
That's fair.
The Legion has her under guard in her shop near the town square. That's where you'll find poor Jake's widow.
Something else I'd like to discuss. It may interest you to know that the orcs we took care of were led by a human.
A human, you say? Truly? But that would be like a kitten leading a wolf pack.
Wouldn't it be more like a bobcat or a mountain lion or something?
And yet, I have heard rumors about a sect of sorts. A shadowy set of worshippers that associate even with orcs. Some say they're sorcerers, but people will say that about anyone who behaves a bit strangely nowadays.
Do they say that about you?
I don't quite know what to make of this news, but thank you for informing me. It'd be foolish to dismiss such a curious event out of hand.
What exactly is the trouble you're having with the undead?
Ah, the undead. They've been clawing their way out of the ground for 2 years now. And for 2 years the stalemate between them and the living has been dragging on at a weary pace indeed.
I mean, that seems like something that should also be addressed, which I guess that's something that we can take care of too.
The Legion did a good job keeping them at bay, But I think it's fair to say that without my magic-infused ballistae, they'd have gotten the better of us by now.
Ballistae, huh? It's an interesting pronunciation.
Someone is responsible for the outbreak. Necromancers are at work, but who are they and where do they hide? Alas, that searching for them is like searching for a single louse in a lion's mane.
Really do like your cat analogies, don't you? From what I've seen and heard, this isn't the first time you've had problems with marauding orcs.
Unfortunately, that is absolutely correct. The orc siege is yet another hairball stuck in this city's already choking throat, and it shows no signs of abating.
That's not good.
We've cordoned off the western beach where most orc activity has been reported. For the 9 lives of me, I can't seem to figure what they're doing here.
I mean, raiding seems like a reasonable guess.
There's nothing of interest along the waterfront, except for a set of caves with an unfavorable reputation. Maybe they're after some pirate's treasure, the fools.
Well, something tells me that there's going to be a pirate's treasure there anyway. Do you tell me a bit more about this cat trick of yours?
Oh, but that's not a trick. It's a blessing. Or does it surprise you that I enjoy taking a feline guise?
No, I'm just more thinking along the lines of being able to turn into a cat might be extremely useful.
Such magic is a gift, Hunter. To tread upon the realm of instinct. Even articulate speech, perhaps humanity's greatest asset, cannot give expression to something so inextricably innate.
If you say so.
To be out in the night, to stalk on silent paws and hunt with only the moon as your witness. You couldn't possibly imagine the thrill.
I mean, I think I'd prefer not to get rat fur in my teeth, but, I mean, you do you. I was just thinking that it might be useful for investigating things.
But of course, it's handy to speak in more than meows. And I couldn't brew potions or make machines without opposable thumbs. This I freely admit. Let's just say I have found a way to enjoy the best of 2 worlds.
That's fair enough. You have anything interesting to trade? You have a lot of things. Bless skill book, Boulder Bash skill book, Fortify skill book, Midnight Oil skill book, Petrifying Touch skill book, Magical Poison Dart skill book, Earth Absorption skill book, Summon Spider skill book, Burn My Eyes, Burning Touch, Firefly, Self-Immolation, Fireball, Flare, Wildfire, Avatar of Fire, Smoke Screen. He's got a fair bit of money. He has some minor healing potions, Large Resist All Potion, some Resurrect Scrolls, Repair Hammer, Identifying Glass, Hurtful Wooden Fire Staff of the Doctor. So, plus 6 hit points. Does fire damage, wooden air staff, old wooden earth wand, harmful old wooden fire wand of bloodthirst, antique robe, oral antique robe of fire resistance, so some fire resistance and air resistance, blessed antique robe of the runner, gives a little bit of extra movement. Plus 7 hit points. Antique cloth shoes. Antique cloth bracers. And a mortar and pestle. So, certainly, so one thing that I eventually will be wanting to do, and this would primarily be done off camera, is anyone who has some money, I'd be, like, wanting to trade junk to them. Also get their minor healing potions, getting these resurrect scrolls would be really useful. And for Elmandretta, getting some of these skill books, the earth ones, would be pretty good. So he has Novice, Adept, 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 Novice, 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 and Novice. I think he basically has everything. Blessed would be good, because it removes curse.
To my nature anyhow.
Yes.
I'd have to go look at some of the other things. Also, I hope you don't mind the people in the background constantly talking, because there's not a whole lot that I can do about that. It's just, they will just be doing that. Alright, I'll take my leave.
I'm glad we've met, Source Hunter. And I'm certain we have a lot more to talk about. Feel free to visit me whenever you want. I've set up a workshop in the Legion's headquarters.
Alright.
Once you're there, just take the stairs, but do pay a visit to Aureus first. He may bark like a beagle with its tail stuck in the door, but you won't get very far in your investigation without speaking to the de facto leader of Cyseal.
Alright, we can do that.
And with that, I bid you adieu, Hunter. Adieu and good luck. May your enemies prove to be mere mice, and you the dauntless mouser.
Alright, thank you. Go ahead and,
Sorcery,
and that.
sects, undead,
Well, what
orcs.
does it matter?
Looks like we
Daylight
have our
was more
work cut
suited
out
to
for
my
us.
nature
Indeed.
anyhow.
At least we won't be bored. How about we go see that Aureus chap Arhu mentioned?
And we will. We certainly will. Alright, so none of these are listed as being in red, meaning that they are not property. So it will not be theft if I steal some, acquire whatever is inside of them. So I will take that smokescreen arrow. Nothing. Nothing. And a skull. So, yeah, just a few little things. We got a citizen. We got a citizen. Citizens are not going to have anything
I said myself, if I don't start earning an extra gold,
They're not going to have anything interesting to say. Let's head over here. So we put out the fire on the ship, so we can look to see if there's anything worth getting. Again, these are not owned by anyone, so it's not stealing to take the Legionnaire Companion inside that one. Anything else? A rain scroll. Well, replaces the one that we used, so that's handy. That I have not looked at. Cheese! Yay, more cheese. So I did do some inventory organization. I have my Source Hunter backpack here, which has like stuff for crafting, and I have a food thing. Some of this stuff is going to be sold, but in general, that will just be like for making stuff. There's a basket. We'll look at that in a minute. Let's see. There is an ornate chest here. Doesn't look like it's locked. I'm not seeing anyone to talk to just yet. There's some people down here, so let's get down here and...
Speaking of youthful
See?
gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that Orky-chan loves him.
I wouldn't let no sauce. Here is
Hello.
Cyseal. Ah, of all that cursed hunks of rock to land on, Conrad chooses this one.
How about that burning ship?
A ship's got a soul too, you know. You did a mighty fine thing saving that barge. For those of us raised in crews instead of families, it's kin to saving a fellow man.
Well, that's good. It was quite the attack on the harbor.
Madness. Thought we were done with those swampy uglies a fortnight ago. Note, though, that none of them dared to come close to the tide splitter.
Alright, I'll take my leave in a moment. You got some money and a mug of beer. So it says special effects unknown. And basically every item that you can eat does have some things. You want some
Sailor, what news from the mainland?
Oh, nothing new, sir.
24.
Zombies, skeletons, you know the story.
Actually, I kind of want those. So I could trade for his money here, but I'm not going to right now. But that's the kind of thing that I'll end up doing is just like finding junk that they will take and
Ever hear
trade it.
about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage
Alright,
to
let's
enjoy
see.
life?
Who do we have? Lewis, Philip, and Max. Hello? Let's see if we get any like quests or anything.
Our livelihood. All sunk in a matter of minutes while we could do nothing but look on.
What happened here?
These damn orcs. They can't keep off this place for the life of them. They came in here slinging fireballs and swinging swords. Wasn't a thing we could do to defend ourselves.
Well, tell me about yourselves.
Well, we were merchants what seems like a moment ago. With our ship sunk, we're little more than 3 men with nothing more to say than boo.
Well, about finding work.
With our ship gone, nothing for it but to get a job. Slim pickings around here, that's for sure. Maybe you can keep an eye out, though.
I can certainly keep an eye out. So how about that burning ship?
That was a right stunning show of magic you pulled, it was. Wish you'd have been around when our own barge went down in flames.
Yeah, sorry about that. Alright, what do you have? 50 gold and a mug of water. Alright, well, I'll take my leave.
Have you found us a job yet? We'll take anything. Really?
Well, tell me about yourselves.
Well, we were merchants what seems like a moment ago. With our ship sunk, we're little more than 3 men with nothing more to say than boo.
Alright, seems like all 3 of you might be saying the same thing. I'll check in a moment. 14 gold and a mug of beer. I'll take my leave, and how about you, Max?
Have you found us a job yet? We'll take anything.
You guys
really?
just overheard that, huh? Alright, so you have a fuse and 29 gold. I will want that fuse at some point, but I will take my leave. Alright, so we got some baskets there. Time to put on my lucky goggles.
Is that why we never sail to Ythel anymore?
Ah, poisoned arrowhead. That's good.
Speaking of youthful gore,
Nothing.
that loopy legionnaire really thinks that Orky-chan loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Yeah, be quiet, guys.
Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of
Alright, nothing there. Hey, poison arrow. That's good. That's a very good find. Hey, there we go. Luck got me an old wooden water wand and a hammer. So we'll take a look at that in a moment. Check out this basket. You can also check out the fish rack. There might be something blocking the way here. Nothing. Alright. Yep, there's a mackerel. Holy mackerel. Alright, so yeah, this is blocking the way. However, I have something.
Really? The greatest warriors in Rivellon can't cross a rope?
Yeah, that's a thing. However, ow. Alright. I will go ahead and heal.
Healing right when you need it.
And put these back on. Nothing. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to teleport. A firestorm grenade. 12 to 19 fire damage in a 4-meter radius. That's pretty good. Very nice find. Alright. Unidentified antique leather armor. Set of fortified leather bracers enhanced by protective touches of battered metal steels. A battered metal steals the wearer from thieves and assailants. Need level 1 lore master and an identifying glass to identify. Alright. Unidentified old wooden earth wand. I'll need to get something, but 63 gold. And a wooden figurine, a hand-carved figurine of well-oiled Lapitarine wood. These beady little eyes seem to follow you no matter where you place it. Alright. And other things on. And time for some more teleportation. Whee! Ow. Alright. Now I just have to heal myself up over time. But that is how you get some goodies. Alright. We have anything over here? We do. There's also an oil barrel there. It seems a little bit bad, but, you know, deal with that later. Alright, a sack. 2 potatoes. Nothing there. How about this sack? Some wheat. Waypoint discovered. I think that's for getting close enough to that waypoint shrine.
Plenty of fish in the sea, but I've got the foulest of the lot on my rack.
And a pumpkin. Alright. So I can talk to the bull, because I've got Pet Pal.
I'm seeing 2 feet approaching me, and here you are. My powers astound even me.
That's impressive, sir. Tell me a little about yourself.
I'm Bull, the leading clairvoyant in Cyseal. The 2 feets never bother to ask, but I see all that is and is to be.
Well, can you tell me my fortune?
Of course, most winsome 2 feet. Of course. What would you like to know?
How will I die?
Death. Ever the most difficult topic to foretell.
Is it really?
I see. Oh dear. No. No. Your reading is over. Do you hear? Over.
Aww.
You see, the gold and silver planets in square aspect suggest a struggle within you.
Do they really?
That's all for today. Bull's tired now. Yes, very tired. So, be on your way then,
Aw, but I wanted my fortune. As just a
Well,
worker.
tuck my tail and call me Bessie. A 2 feet addressing me directly? Huh, I thought I'd never see the day.
Alright, Bessie.
Don't know
Tell
what
me
you
more.
said to upset Bull, but don't worry about it too much. Being in tune with the flow of time takes a lot out of him.
Well, tell me a bit about yourself, Bessie.
Oh, me and my brother Bull have dragged this here cart all around Cyseal, from dock to graveyard and back again.
Alright, well, I'll take my leave then. So we can talk to the animals, which is kind of fun, actually. Let's see. We've got a warehouse gate, which might be blocked. That doesn't say that it's locked.
God, duty's not so bad. Hey,
Alright,
Would
hello.
be quite a bit better if I could do it in peace.
So here we have something that's red, a package.
Mate,
That indicates that it would be stealing.
we are colleagues. Keep your pleasantries to yourself. What are you doing inside this warehouse? Snooping around?
No, I was just curious what's going on. Tell me about yourself.
If it's conversation you're looking for, I'd recommend my comrade Florius, or as I prefer to call him, Loose Lips McGee.
That's an interesting name for him.
As for myself, my job is to protect this warehouse, not chit-chat with intruders.
So is Loose Lips McGee related to Sweet Cheeks Marie? No, no. You seem to have strong opinions about Florius.
That idiot man-child would sooner spend an hour chatting up a thief than a minute arresting him. I only hope he gets transferred out of this warehouse and straight to the perimeter. Let him rot off as zombies here instead of mine.
Well, that's just rude.
Even thinking of him turns one into a gabbing hen. Please, leave me be.
Alright, well, do you have anything interesting to trade? You have 5 whole gold.
Report!
Nothing to report, sir.
You'll never have anything to report.
Isn't that a good thing?
Do I have anything worth, like, 5? No, not really. Eventually I will. I mean, I have a lot of things worth 1, so. And there will be more things that I pick up over time. I will take my leave. Also, eventually I will have more stuff that I can steal. That is a magically locked door. And there's quite a few things. There's a bucket here, but that would be stealing. There's an apple. That would be stealing. And I suppose we can show off what that would be like. Let's just go ahead and grab this apple. You there, cut it out. Hey, you think you can do whatever you please and waltz out of here unchecked? Well, unfortunately for you, I'm a firm believer in summary justice. And we get into a fight. So that's fine. We can just load back up and not have that happen. So that's what will happen if you try to steal stuff. At least without being sneaky about it. There will be times when we can be sneaky about it.
You've caused enough distractions.
Alright, that was you. Hello?
Salutations! Source hunters, I see. I'm Sergeant Courteous, proud protector of this house of Legion goods.
Are you really courteous? Well, tell me about yourself.
Courteous is my name. The Legion is my calling.
What's in that room exactly?
This is a storing house for Legion supplies. Perhaps the most important building in the realm, by my and others' estimation. And I, Sergeant Courteous, have been trusted to guard it.
Alright, well, do you have anything to trade? You do! A Fireman's Corroded Copper Ring of the Runner. 432 gold. 9% fire resistance plus 0.25 movement. A Curing Light Crossbow of the Vandal plus minus 1.5 movement and 11 hit points. Antique Cloth Shoes, Fargonite, and a Medium Healing Potion. So eventually I will want to trade for all of these things for either just basic items or money, and then I can trade for like crap stuff later, but I will take my leave. You are Florius.
One day, Moira.
Well, a source hunter. A very hearty welcome to our humble warehouse. Have a look around. And don't mind if I pick your brain about the scoop around Undervale. I'm behind on my current affairs.
Well, tell me about yourself first.
I tell you, this gig sure beats getting my toes bitten off by zombies out in the field. We warehouse guards don't have to do much apart from stroll the perimeter a few times an hour.
Yeah, seems like a cushy gig.
And, of course, every now and again, some friendly folks, like yourself, will wander through here. And nothing beats a pleasant conversation, though my comrade Horatius has quite different opinions on that matter.
Yeah, and what do you think of Horatius's opinion?
Have you talked to him?
Mm-hmm.
Thinks every man, woman, and child who steps foot in this place wants to rob it blind. If I so much as greet a townsperson with a hello instead of a state your purpose, he starts frothing on and on about guardly duty and security breaches.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's like, I certainly don't want to rob it blind. Not blind. I just want to rob every single thing that exists on the face of it. What do you know of current affairs?
This Jake business is quite the scandal, no? I myself suspect his wife Esmeralda, and the butcher seconds that, let me tell you. Then again, and you didn't hear this from me, he's going through quite a nasty divorce himself, and there's his children to consider. But I imagine his youngest, Kimberly, won't mind. Never did get on well with her mother ever since the incident.
Oh, what is this incident? Tell me. Do tell.
Oh, it's an unparalleled pleasure having a fresh ear around here.
Wait, you're not going to tell me about the incident? Well, that's unfair. By the way, Horatius just called you Loose Lips McGee. What's that all about? Before I get that, you have absolutely nothing. You suck, sir. Horatius just called you Loose Lips McGee. What's that all about?
That fusspot said what? Well, old Loose Lips will let that lowly backbiter know what he thinks about that. So, something you'd like to say to my face?
I haven't a thing to say to you. I'm on duty.
Duty, indeed. Put up your fists.
Are you mad? We're guards, not drunks on the street.
What's this gonna lead to?
Enough! What is this barbarism? Back to your post at once!
Sir, this is an important matter. A matter of honor.
Don't mind us just watching here.
Settled on your own time. Understood?
Understood, sir.
Such bickering is all that thieves need to sneak by unnoticed.
That's true.
What happened again, sir?
It better damn well not.
You know, I'm very tempted to reload just so that we can do this later.
Still nothing, sir. Suppose they're just...
When I want to,
One day you'll show 'em all.
you know...
Why would we be guarding this place? Think!
Makes sense, sir.
Having them be distracted might be a good thing. But they might also be permanently distracted. I don't know. So real fast, empty bottles, buckets. There's also another room in here. There's a mouse in here.
This place reeks of orc stench.
There is some other stuff going on here.
Too bad indeed.
But I think we're going to have to talk to them next time.
An orc in love. Ha! When
See you
this
then,
little
everyone.
charm fades, she'll liberate the flesh from our faces.